Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to that podcast. I don't think I've done these yet, and I tried. Okay, before we get into the video, I did try figuring out a way to attach the glasses to the camera so you would see this, and that does not work. Yeah, you got to have two lenses and all kinds of. I could possibly do it and make it work because I could set up two cameras, but yeah, 3D comics. They were huge back in what the 50s or 60s. I'm not sure on that. Then in the mid 80s, when the comic boom happened, the black and white boom, 3D comics came back with a vengeance. I got two issues here from the mid 80s. I got one from the early 90s, all on 3D. I have glasses that are put up, and I have more than this. I have a Married Children one. I have, oh man, I got a pile of these. I think I've got like Mr. Monster. The first 3D comic I remember finding was like a California Raisin issue. I found it like Walden's books. I loved the hell. I'd read it over and over just because it was 3D. Then I found a Three Stooges one. I had a couple others. Most of mine ended up coming out of the cheap bins in like about 90 through about 95. Like when there were still quarter bins aplenty everywhere, and it was a lot of this 80s glut shit. Because they're trying to sell the Image glut shit, the 90s boom glut stuff. They got piles. They're trying to sell this, so we're getting rid of this stuff in the cheap bins. But let's go through these. We'll start off with. That's Black Thorn. This was $2.25. Jesus, this is 3D Heroes. Nice cover. I'm not sure. There's an artist signature. I'm not sure who this is. Somebody say on the inside. Out there is Steve Hudson, born in Alaska, writer Cliff McGillivray. February of '86. This is Black Thorn 3D Series, Volume 1, Number 3. Now, you know what? The art's actually on camera. It's just coming out. The blue's not really showing. Okay. Not that much. It's decent art. I mean, I'm sorry. It's hard to tell. The 3D adds a great effect to this. It's a fantasy story. I mean, you like this kind of shit. This is a fun little 3D one. You get quite a few pages. And you get another story. You get Death Blow. I remember there's a Sheena one. It's like Merlin Realm. I had a bunch of these. Blackthorn put out a lot of these, and they must have just sat in the shops. Like shops ordered them, they sat in shops because my local comic shop in the early '90s, the one I went to the most, had piles of these. I racked up like a big. That looks badass. This is the perfect match. No, it's not the easiest to make out. I'm sorry about that. Alex, that's 3D art. Dick Tracy. Blackthorn did put out some good stuff, but they put out a lot of junk too. You got to kind of really sift through it. And notice there was hardly any ads. It was mostly in-house action, not many. Tarzan. Zombie mystery paintings. Robert Williams. Oh, fuck. The Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction, the original cover. That's what most people know it from. Okay. So that was 86. This one I think is also 86. This is Eclipse, number 1. 3D Alien Terror 3. $2.50. So it's 50 cents more. Free 3D glasses included. June of '86. Okay, so we get very, very EC sci-fi inspired panels there. A guy reading weird fantasy. Oh, it's a Twilight Zone. I remember this was like a Twilight Zone. Who did this? Mark Avery wrote it, and John Pound drew it. Fuck, 3D John Pound. Y'all do not know who John Pound is. He invented his underground character was Flip the Bird. Didn't get real big, but he's best known for doing a lot of the early Garbage Pail Kids art. So that is cool as shit. I forgot he had this in here. Then we got Oral Hygienist, which is Jordi Diaz Castarillo, and Jake Lincoln wrote it. Okay. Not bad looking. Ain't as impressive as the John Pat. Airboy! Oh, that probably looks pretty bad. That's Tim Truman art. 3D. It's just a matter of time. This is a Keith Tucker did the stories and pencils, and Dave Simons did the inks. Oh, that's another one I had, the 3D Seduction of the Innocent. Great Dave Stevens cover. I don't remember ever having that mirror. That's like the Miracle Man, one Miracle Man thing I just never had. All the other stuff, you know, the fucking the whole original run that was apocalyptic, Triumph, which was like one issue. All that stuff, like some of the war. I even had some issues of Warrior, but I never got that 3D special. And now the one I own is not even a 3D one because the Eclipse is a cat, Rondo or whatever. One of them was like could not see 3D, so they printed up 2D versions every issue. That is a nice. Is that pattern picking up? Hopefully, look at that. Now this one, these are all I've gotten recently in the last like 15 years. I don't think any of my childhood 3D ones have survived. Now You See It by Bruce Jones, art by Great Morrow in 3D. Fuck, I'm really wanting to go grab my 3D glasses and put them on around and just sit down and read this. I love Great Morrow. He did a lot of those issues of Red Circle Sorcerer, Adventures of Sorcery, their horror title from the 70s. That was so good. Nobody talks about it. I did a piece in a Sleep Swing magazine all about it. Oh, when the flood happened. Dude, severe flooding in Gurnville, our hometown. Blah, we had to move. All these buttons. You know what? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want 6 of the 9. I just don't give a shit about Mass Man, DNA Agents, or Crossfire. That's a cool one. And this is the last one. 3D Substance, $2.95. Jack C. Harris and Steve Ditko. This is 1990, if I remember right. Yeah. Okay, 1990. And it's a Steve Ditko, written in, created and written by Jack C. Harris, the guy who worked with Steve Ditko on a lot of his later stuff. Design and drawn by Steve Ditko, lettered by Fundunui, something. 3D by Rayzone. It's a 3D Steve Ditko story. Steve Ditko's drawing, you know what the rules are. This is really fucking cool. Fucking 3D Steve Ditko artwork. It's another one where I put it on my comic shop's wish list. A couple years ago for Christmas, man. It's like, what do you want? Ants. 3 of them. I was like, okay, here's a wish list. I put a bunch of cheap comics, a bunch of, I think the most expensive thing on was like a $10 comic. And they got me a lot of stuff like this. I have been so tempted. Take that poster out and put that up on the wall because that was a badass poster, but it's the front cover. But then I'd have to have glasses handy and all that shit. Steve Ditko 3D Gallery. From his old public domain covers. Racket Squad. This is the one. Strange Suspense Stories. Everybody remembers that. They put a Radio Patrol story in here. And we got this really cool black and white, drawing of Mr. Substance is his name. So, superheroes, horror, sci-fi, and then fantasy, All I need is a Western and like a Jungle Book style thing, and I got and a license title. I got all the big, genres and comics, 3D stuff. Well, I hope you enjoy. Anybody else out there like 3D comics? I haven't looked at any of my 3D ones till today in a long ass time. I was digging through a box and found these. I'm like, oh, put them together. And I had a pair of glasses I could get to easy. So I could put these on. It was. I flipped through them before I did this. It was fun. And they're not much. I mean, yeah, most online shops gonna charge you about $3 to $4 an issue for this shit. Unless you happen to catch one of these. These Blackthorn ones are gonna be a lot cheaper. This is gonna be more expensive because it's got some good artists. This is Ditko. They might have the glasses, they might not. You never know. You might have to message them. Every time I've ordered, it's been like 50-50 shot on the glasses being in there. But glasses are easy to find and make yourself. Yeah. I'm out of here, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me that thumbs up. Leave a comment. For comments, 3D comics. Which ones have you read? Yeah. Subscribe, share, all that other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.